Hi everyone. This is kind of just the new reality for me, anyways, as I'm out and about and helping, making sure that I'm safe as well as others are safe as I'm delivering food to people at the drop-in, the seniors, as well as those who are kind of stressed out or living in some stress right now, and being able to just help them out with the frozen meals. Anyways, just wanted to reflect on some of the thoughts I've had over the last little while. Um, and one of the things that I can really say I just feel totally thankful for so many things that are going on right now, even in this time of tremendous stress and uncertainty, um, death and suffering and crisis. But there is a lot to be thankful for, certainly from my perspective, anyways. One, I want to just say thank you to Chris. Chris has been a wonderful pastor during this time. He's always been a wonderful pastor, but it certainly has really stepped up during this time of crisis. He's been a real voice of reason, and I am so thankful that Chris is there in leadership for us. Also, I want to say thank you to Blue Water Church and everybody that's there. You guys are always you're always out front. You're the hands and feet of Christ. You're always sharing. You're giving. What a wonderful church we have, and I'm so thankful to be part of it. I'm thankful to our people and our friends at Tim Hortons. Because without them, I can't imagine how I would get through some of the days I do. I used to go 2 or 3 times a week, or a day, I mean. Now I get to go a few times a week, but coffee's always on and it's always great. I'm thankful to the many people who work at the food and drug stores and all those other stores that are open. I mean, these people, for many of them, they're working for almost minimum wage, and they're doing a tremendous job. They're trying to make sure shelves are stocked and that we get the things that we need, and get through as fast as we can through checkout and all of that. And they're always smiling, and uh, I am just so grateful for them. And I hope that as you're in there that you'll just say thank you to them, and let them know how much you really care that they're there. And I do want to do a special shout out to April. I get to see April whenever I'm in there shopping at Sobeys. April, you do a tremendous job. You're always smiling, and I just want to just say God bless, and continue doing the phenomenal work that you're doing. Um, I'm also thankful to our medical system, for the doctors and the nurses, the paramedics, firemen, policemen. They put their lives on the line as well as risking their own families as well, to ensure that we're safe. And I just want to say thank you to all of that. I'm thankful to our country, just the great free country that we have, the wonderful country that we have, the wonderful people, and our leadership team who are giving us everything that we need to live to the best that we can at this point in time. I also want to say thank you to Gene Higginson. Gene has been a tremendous help in coordinating the meals that we're doing for the drop-in, ensuring that they're done safely, and that we're well stocked with food, and then making my job easy. All as I have to do is go and drop them off to our clients, and get to spend some time talking to them and just reassuring them. And it's wonderful to see their smiling faces. I want to say thank you also to all those who are cooking and making meals for us, because without that, we would have nothing to deliver. Um, I guess in the end, what I want to say is I want to give a big shout out to God. Um, I can't imagine what this would be like without His peace and His joy inside of me. Um, it's that peace and joy that really makes me feel um, like getting out there and doing the things that I do. I really pray that our church can just be a difference maker here in Kincardine. We are such a giving church. We're a church that you really are the hands and feet of Christ, and each and every individual. And I hope and pray that during this time that we continue that on, and show the people of Kincardine just the love of God through the things that we do. That may be just making a meal and delivering it to somebody who you know is stressed out. Maybe it's a policeman, or it's a nurse, or a doctor, or maybe one of the people that work at one of the stores. What a wonderful way to come home to know that you're going to have a meal, or find a meal there ready for you, so that you don't have to cook when you get home. what a difference maker. Maybe it's making a phone call to somebody and saying, hey, you know what, I have been thinking about you. I just want you to know um, I'm here for you if you need me, that kind of thing. Maybe it's cards or letters. I mean, I know that Jen Moran and her daughters are making up cards and delivering them. What a great way to just, once again, to say, hey, thank you very much. We're part of your life, and we're thinking about you. Whatever it is, let's just be the hands and feet of Christ out there and be filled with his joy and his peace. It is an active thing. It's something that it's available to us. We just have to kind of walk into it, as Chris had said in one of his earlier sermons. And when we do that, it doesn't change the circumstances necessarily, but it does change our attitude and how we deal with it. And so, anyways, that's basically it. And I just want to say, may God's joy and peace be with you, and may He surround you with His love and grace. And stay safe. Bye now.